your back hurting after a long ride, your shoulders strained, your wrists a bit sore, feeling like you've leaned forward beyond your liking? Today, we'll talk about one small modification that will completely change your riding comfort. It's the handlebar risers. In this video, I'm going to break down everything that you need to know about handlebar risers. What are the different kinds? What do they do? Who needs them? And whether it is worth installing them on your motorcycle. And coming to X440, in one of my previous videos, I've discussed about the duality of this bike in brief. I have a lot to discuss on this particular subject, so I will be making a full video in some time. The duality is X440 is not only a good city bike, but this is an amazing touring machine, only if you want it to be. How do you make this into a touring beast? It's pretty simple. Step 1, get the carbon resin windshield, and step 2, the offset handlebar risers. I'll explain why. This is one such accessory which is quite easy to fit and to remove as needed. So if you're not touring for long and want that sporty riding position back, it's quite easy to take them off. I mean, this is the most underrated motorcycle mod. Whenever you're riding your bike, of course not on the racetrack, it is recommended that you need to have a natural little bend in your elbows. Because if you're locked up, you're gonna feel a lot of feedback coming from the road. So, a nice loose grip and a nice extension to the handlebars goes a long way in delivering a comfortable riding experience. Now let me demonstrate what I meant with the help of my brother. On highways, most of the riders would prefer to have a relaxed riding posture with dropped shoulders and relaxed elbows. But here, you can observe there is a bit of lean in the rider's posture. Of course, X440 is a roadster, but that's the purpose we have at hand today. We want to change this posture with the help of angled or offset handlebar risers. Because the moment the rider tries to get his back upright, you can notice the elbows getting stretched and locked. Since the elbows are locked, the entire weight gets onto your shoulders and wrists. Now this posture is not conducive for long touring, and that's where these offset handlebar risers come in handy. With the offset handlebar risers installed, you can observe the rider is easily able to reach the handlebars with relaxed elbows and an upright back without any lean. Of course, no tension in the arms, close to 90-degree bend as recommended by experts, becoming the most comfortable position for long hours on the saddle. Now let's push it further by rotating the handlebar towards you, making use of the bend in the handlebar to improve the overall reach. You can notice the rider assumes one of the most comfortable riding positions one can have on a motorcycle. The OEM offers a spacious touring seat in case you want to push back further and take it easy. Of course, not everything is rosy. There are downsides to this. But I think there are solutions for those too. Let's discuss. Problem number 1. This upright seating position increases the overall wind pressure on your upper body because of the increase in exposed surface area. So you will feel the wind buffeting a lot more with these installed compared to when you're a bit crouched and lean forward. But we have an obvious solution here. I mean, that's where the windshields help as discussed in the previous video. With both these installed, it's a solid combo, offering great comfort, reduced wind buffeting, and relaxed ergonomics, helping you ride for longer hours without feeling tired. Problem number 2 is that these risers, by its design, tries to stretch the clutch cable, making it a bit tighter. You see the accelerator cables here? They aren't really affected by the risers. They have enough play. But unfortunately, the clutch cable gets pulled a bit. As you can see, it travels all the way from here into the speedometer cluster and then gets rerouted under the tank to the engine. It isn't moving freely here. There is a bit of tension. I mean, let me show you the exact cable, right? You can notice it's still moving, but that's all the play you get, making the clutch cable a bit tighter. So there is a need to figure out how we can reroute the cable, especially for someone who's concerned about ruining their clutch plates. But my take is, I've already ridden close to 3000 kilometers with this. Absolutely no issues whatsoever. The clutch does feel a bit tighter, but it isn't the RE heavy clutch scenario here. It's just tight enough that you would notice the increased effort. That's all. Without actually rerouting the cables, I'd adopted an alternate solution here. As demonstrated earlier, I'd rotated the handlebar towards the rider. So along with that, the socket holding the mirror and clutch cable assembly requires a similar rotation onto the opposite side by loosening these two bolts. So one, you're rotating the handlebar towards you. From my position, it's in the anti-clockwise. And two, you're loosening these bolts to flip it back. Now you can observe there is absolutely no movement in the clutch cable even if I move the handlebars end to end. It's all good. And that's why I suggest, with these offset handlebar risers installed, and if you wish to rotate the handlebar as well, seeking more comfort, you need to ensure the socket is flipped back to its position. And naturally, you have to do the same on the other side as well to have your mirrors aligned. Now, to be honest with you guys, I didn't think these 1.5-inch offset handlebar risers will create such a big difference, especially given my past experience with the straight handlebar risers from MotorTalk, which was of similar size. But having ridden them for 3000 kilometers, I can confidently say these offset handlebar risers will bring in a significant change in your overall riding experience. So let's look at the options available. These are the offset handlebar risers. You can notice how they are offset from the original position. Now they are elevated but also pulled back towards the rider. But let's assume you are over 6'2", 6'3", and you don't want the handlebars so close, which makes you feel a bit cramped. So that's when you can use these straight handlebar risers, which are similar to the standard risers you get from the market. But the speciality here is that these are made out of aluminium, offering you lightweight and sturdiness. You would get the increase in height, but not the pullback, obviously. When it comes to colors, you would get these in matte black, as you can see here, and the other variant is metallic silver finish. So you can pick either of them based on your bike's color. So far, we've discussed the need, the functionality, and the options. Now let's get to the installation. First, we are going to remove the existing socket. So now we are going to install these offset handlebar risers, as you could see here. So now, first thing, we're going to set them in their usual position so that you see how this is going to sit, in the original socket provided, and it's the same on the other hand. With them in place, we are going to install the original nuts that you have just removed from the OEM. So you just set them in place. You see the grid lines here, these ones, they just have to be in the center. So now you see how this is exactly at the center. So you would be able to notice that these grid lines exactly sit at the center. So that is your clue. That is where the handlebars should sit. And you can always adjust the angle, in terms of whether you want the handlebars rotated towards you or rotated away, so on and so forth. Now, this is simple, right? So you just place these here, you get these nuts, and once you're done, so you just fasten these. That's about it. So coming to the final verdict, I will recommend these offset handlebar risers to anyone who is seeking comfort, relaxed ergonomics, and a commanding riding position. And especially on bikes like Harley Davidson X440, X440T, Triumph Speed 400, Gorilla 450, to name a few. I believe the Scrambler 400X and Himalayan 450 has already got their ergonomics sorted. So guys, the next accessory in this series is the crash guard. All the crash guards that you find in the market are designed to solve one problem and one problem alone, which is at the time of a crash. But the one that you're seeing here from Carbon Racing is designed to have a bonus utility while touring. That is to stretch my legs as and when I need by positioning them on top of the crash guard slider. I can have both my feet up, cruising on long highways, relaxing both my knees and ankles. Hope you liked what you saw, and if you did, stay tuned for the video on crash guard dropping in a day. Thank you for watching. As always, ride safe and have fun.